So I was explaining this, right? Can you see this paint screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is now space. So space is also calculated while when you want to print every character. So here as well, it will be going to print 6. This will be 7. Just 1 minute, okay. This will be your 11. This will be 12, 13. This time will be 14. So just remember that it will always be start from 0 and it will be goes on until the last element. So n will be your 16 and g will be 17. Okay. So now here, if you can see here, I have given you example for Leknath, but let's take it for Python programming as well. I should show you with space. Okay. Here you can see for space what will be the index 6, right? You can see here for space the index will be 6. If I wanted to check for 6 index, let's see what it will going to give me. See here, nothing is coming, right? Only single quote is coming. It means that that is a space. But if you want to try for 0, it will going to give me p. You can see here, right? So suppose if you want to check it slice, we call it slice. What we call this? Slicing. Slicing means you will cut down into small partition, right? Am I audible to everyone?
Yes.
Yes, Amit.
Hmm. So here you are slicing it. It means that the whole string you are dividing it in your whole string you are taking in a one character, right? So if you want to check what character present in your name or any string on a specific location, means here what's the beauty here? Location wise you can identify the value. Location you are identifying. Now if I say you suppose any one of the name, as I took the example of Leknath name, right? Similarly you can try it, you can play with this programming language. Okay, this is the only thing that they ask in the interview, like how you can access the element. Now it might be question coming in your mind, why we are learning this? Is it developing any software? This question might be coming in your mind. Are we developing any software here? I will say yes. How it is? There are many gaming application you can say, or calculator. This mathematical operation are calculator based. When you press a key of the calculator, internally they do this operation addition. So this is a backend part. As I already explained you, if you remember yesterday, I have explained you one. I think this app D something. Okay, let me save it first. Okay, let me open this. Yeah, if you remember this, I explain you. Suppose this is your calculator. In this calculator, what is actually the structure is, this is a display screen where you can see the digits and you press the buttons, right? You press the several buttons that is available on the key on your calculator. So when you press any of the key, internally what operation they do, that we are looking here. Addition, or suppose string, right? You enter your name, how the name will going to be understand that that is a name, like this. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Good. Oh, sorry. You can see here. Now, one more thing, one more interesting thing that I wanted to tell. This is about from the left to right, means from 0 to 17, right? Let me save this. So this is about 0 to 17. What about if you want to check what is a character present in the end, how you're going to check it? So for that, you have to take in a reverse direction. Now, how we're going to do that? You just have to start from -1. -1, you can see the last character in programming G. Now you're
G.
going to write -2, it will going to give you N. If you write -3, it will going to give you I, right? If you write -17, it will going to give you Y. If you write -18, it will going to give you P, right? I think something we need to clear one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, it's correct. Because you are starting from -1. You are not, see, the total character is here is how much? 18. Because we start from 0, that's why it
Okay.
is coming 17. But if you start in the reverse direction, that is from your right hand side to left, if you move in this direction, you can see the arrow. If you move in this direction, then the index start from -1. That's why the last index is coming -18. Okay. But if you move in this direction, then the index start from 0 and the last index will be coming 17. And when you move toward your right, it will be positive. When you move toward your left, it will be negative. It's just an index, okay? Just to make distinction between this. Is it clear? Now, I hope it is clear to you how to do the slicing of any string value.
I have a question, Amit.
Yeah.
Like there's a value of P is 0 and again the same, the letter P repeated like and then 7. So how we like get the different value for the P?
It is because of their location, right? Where your P is contained. Because these are two different string, right? Python
Uh-huh.
is one string, programming is one group of character. So their
Okay.
location are different. So this is talking about the location.
Okay,
However,
so
character are same. That is the thing. Character are same, but we are talking about the location. Okay, you tell one example I wanted to give. Suppose suppose you started working, okay? So in some for some period of time, from morning 9 to evening 5, you are in office. So your location will be your office. Then from evening 5 to next day 8, you are in your home. So you are the same person, but your locations are different. So we are talking about the location here, not about the same character.
okay. So
It is
when we type like a P on command prompt, it will show 0 or 1.
why you're going to type p
Okay.
from the command prompt. You will going to type the variable here. I have
Oh,
taken
okay.
variable here. B0
B.
B variable here I have taken, not I have taken here this one.
Oh, okay.
So I taken a
Yep.
variable B, and then in the variable I'm passing the indexes.
Oh, I got it. Yep. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other question anyone having?
Yes, Amit.
Yeah.
Okay, in the same one. Okay, now I want to know that okay, let's go for R. Okay, I want to know uh, the value for the character R. How are we going to find it out?
Value for character means I sorry
The value for R.
R. You want to
Yeah.
find out what is the value for R.
Yeah.
So that's only we are doing here, right? You have to just check the indexes. You have to print the indexes so you can get it value for R.
So that means we need to keep on going, like, okay, for let's check what is for 0 and then for 1 and then 2 and till we find it out for R, or
That you are asking, we can do it, but that will come in the complex programming. So that I have not started. Looping and all, I will going to start one term loop. There I will going to explain this
so
question.
there is another way to find it out.
Yeah, that another way I will going to definitely explain you in after 1 or 2 class. Your question is like you want to find out the index value for R. That we can
Yeah.
do it. But I will explain you with the looping part because we have not started the looping yet.
Oh, okay.
One more thing. If you want to print the set of an element, how you can do that? B, you type 0, colon. Suppose you want to print, suppose randomly 8. So it will going to print till the 8 index, but it will going to print 0 to n minus 1. 0 to n minus 1. If you see here, 0 to n minus 1, see here, 7, right? So if you want to print the set of an element, you have to pass 0 to 8 when you want to see 0 to n minus 1. So you can see the set of an element as well. If you want to see like this, now suppose if you want to check from -1, sorry, you can see here -1 to colon. So it will going to print you the last element. So this is called as a slicing. If you want to check, if you want to see from -1 to -7, okay, 1 minute. From -1, suppose if you want to check it. So you can see here, when I want to check from -1 in the reverse direction, it is giving me GGH. Means -1, how much time it will going to print? 1 time. But as of now, I will going to just say you don't get confused in this. Focus on positive one. Negative one, you can ignore it as of now because you will get more confused because this negative part is little bit confusing. So you focus as of now in positive one. Negative part, I will going to give you some trick in my next session, like how you can remember that. Okay. Am I clear to you, love, how you can print the set of element from starting index 0 to n minus 1?
Yes.
Good. So like this, you can try it. You can go through this document as well. One more thing, like, okay, now suppose if you want to find out how many number of element you have in this B string. So how you can do that? You have a one function, predefined function, length, and you pass the variable. It will going to give you the total number of element is having on this B variable. You can see 18, right? And why it is 18? Because it is counting space also. Similarly, let me create one variable O, and here I'm taking a Urmila as how many character you have in your name. Do you know? Do you understand? Urmila, like 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, right? Now if I take length of O, what it will going to give me? 7, right? How many character you have in your name, Urmila?
Actually, it's 6. We
Okay,
only write single L.
okay, you don't write. Okay, okay, and I will make a change here. No issue. Some people they write double L, so I use.
I think in India, they write double
Yeah,
L.
so you can see it's changes. So there are some predefined function as well, and so you go through these all command, mathematics, string part, variable, what is a variable, all you can go through it. These are the document you today you just follow this till here, okay, till this length function. Tomorrow I will going to cover the list and all, and I will going to explain you the looping. That question that you asked me will going to explain you in this part, looping part. So today you just go through this before this list, okay. This is the link that I've shared with you. Many people they ask me in the chat like they want the video. See, every day I upload the video in the lecture. Please watch it there. At least open the channel. If you have a link, if you remember the link or channel name, go through it. If you don't remember, then you just subscribe it so that you don't have to click on the link many times. Okay, I'm again I'm telling everyone, you just click on the YouTube, search for the channel name. If you don't remember channel name, you can this is the channel name, and go here lecture and playlist. In that playlist, search for this data analytics tool and data science international training. Here all the lectures are there. Yesterday lectures also I uploaded, Python installation, Python programming, arithmetic operation, all are there. I think somebody was asking me that she was not able to find out the lecture. It is here in only. Okay, this is the link of the channel. I'm sending on the chat. Please save this link. Okay, please save the link with you, and you can subscribe as well so that you don't have to remember it. Otherwise, you can simply click on this and you can done. So this bookmark will going to be saved on the screen. I repeat once again. Once you open the link, you can click on this and bookmark it. Bookmark means once you click on this done, it will going to give you the suggestion as well whenever you open YouTube. So you don't have to remember the channel name as well. So several
Okay,
tricks I
so
have tell you. Yeah,
we don't have to wait on WhatsApp, right? We just can go YouTube and see
yeah.
all those videos. Okay.
I uploaded around 12. That is for you. I think 1:30 afternoon. I
Okay.
usually after 12 only I upload. So 1:30 afternoon, you can just check it. 1:30 or around 2 p.m. you will get the lectures. You can see here 7 lectures are there. If you in the night you are going to find it 9 lectures there. Today's 2 lecture I will going to upload 2 videos.
Okay.